That's right. Gucci Man signs KATO2x, man. Who is a Mic Check Global client? Oh, man. Come on in here. Told y'all, man. Told y'all, man. Oh my God. Oh my God. What can I say? Now, press 1 if you've been following Mic Check Global for 6 months plus. Shout out. Yeah. This water. But it's congratulations. It's celebration time. Okay? Y'all see this right here. This is Kato's manager sending me a message saying, "Your work, my guy." Now you can go type in Ruben. You see it, screenshot it. Do whatever you want to do. Do whatever you want to do. Screenshot it. Check it out. By the way, hit the paper plane button. Share this to your team. Share this to your manager right now. We finna be on here for a minute. Hit this button right here, the share button. Tag your team. Tag your manager. Tag your mama. We finna go in today. Hit here. Hit this button right here. Hit the share button. Tag your team on this live. Tag your mama on this live. Tag your manager on this live. Tag your auntie and your uncle who you think is your manager on this live. We finna go in today. Check this out. I just got the message literally 30 minutes ago that Gucci Man just signed an artist that we work with. Hit the 1 button if you've been following Mic Check Global for at least 6 months. Hit the 1 button if you've been following Mic Check Global for years and you don't know who to work with. You're not sure who to work with. You questioning who to work with. You've been scammed. Hit the 1 button. Everybody who hit the 1 button, I'm taking y'all with me. If y'all been following Mic Check Global for at least 6 months, at least a year, at least 2 years, I'm taking y'all with me. We are, we going places. I don't know where we're going, but we're going places. We're not going to be the same place that we are this year going to next year. Everybody who rocks with us, who believes in us, who can tell the real from the fake, I'm taking y'all with us, man. I'm taking y'all with us. I'm just letting y'all know firsthand. Kato, 2 times. Work with Mic Check Global, man. Oh, yes, he did. By the way, that's his manager in that picture that shot me the DM and said, can you see that right there? He says, scroll, it says, "Your work, my guy, Flames." So my question is, if you've been rocking with Mic Check Global for so many years or so many months, or you thinking about working with Mic Check Global, let's get to the questions. Hit the question box right there. Let's get to it. Share this to your I told y'all, share this live to your team, share this live to the naysayers, share this live to the skeptical people. Excuse me. Share this live to your manager. Oh, it's celebration time. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know the stuff I go through behind the scenes. This is a celebration. So, we crazy today. We crazy. Hit the question box. Let's get to these questions. We going crazy. Let's get to these questions. All right. Boom. First question. How much do I invest or let alone have to do to work with you guys? Well, this is what I recommend you do. Match what you have spent in production and studio time. Make that your budget. So if you invested $1,000, $5,000 to create your project, to create your album, that's your marketing budget. That's number one. So if you didn't went OD in the production budget department, in the video production department, whatever department, the feature, if you got a feature, if you got a beat that's too crazy expensive, you went too high in expense. You don't have enough money to match it with marketing, then you went too far into production because you don't have any marketing left. All right, let me get one more. Next question. All right. Hold on. Let me go to another question. All right. C.OT.90. How much did KATO have to invest with you to gain that traction? Well over 5,000, bro. Well over 5K. He definitely did the viral plan, and the viral plan ranges for 5,000 and up. He did well over 5K. KATO definitely did. Man, it's been a minute since I got somebody signed. The last artist I done got signed got shelved, man, by Atlantic Records, man. Why show y'all my not so big successes, man? We just gonna go to the successes and just move on. Where the haters at? Where y'all at? All right, next question. Okay. _DAIZIB. Where do I even get started? You get started on our starter plan, which starts at $400 a month. That's why we call it our starter plan. So if you want to just get started and get warmed up, understanding marketing, understanding the steps, you got to start somewhere. A lot of people wait and wait. KATO didn't wait. He didn't wait, man. He went right to the viral plan. He went right to the viral plan. He didn't wait at all. Okay? Shout out his manager, by the way. Next question. Next question. I gotta get another. Celebration time. Nas_Fuego. Because y'all don't understand what's coming. Man, y'all don't understand what's coming, man. A lot of things are on its way. A lot of things are on its way. I'm trying to tell y'all. A lot of things are on its way. Just imagine what we can do now that he signed. What are these marketing ideas that I have for him? Y'all stay tuned for that. Oh, and by the way, yeah, y'all just stay tuned for that, man. Y'all just stay tuned to that. I just got the info today. I don't even know if KATO even knows that Gucci just posted it, because he ain't even reposted it yet. I think it's on his story, but he probably celebrating, man. I can't even knock him. But his manager is who I talked to, who said, "Your work, my guy." So we don't know. KATO could be the next young boy, man. Oh, man. Y'all kept asking, who you blow up? Who you blow up? Your work, my guy. Your work, my guy. Yeah. Who you work with? Who you work with? Your work, my guy. But you gotta come with the money though. That's the thing. You can't come cheap, bro. Did he buy a package or how did it happen? Bro, I thought I already answered that question. He spent well over $5,000, bro. It's called Viral Plan for a reason. It starts at $5,000, bro. If you spent $5,000, $10,000 on features, beats, all this other stuff, bro, no, you need to spend as least as possible to get the most quality bang for your buck and go crazy on the marketing. That's how you can have these things happen. If you think it's bullshit, you can just go to Gucci Man page. Right? Y'all can just hop off the live, hop on real quick. But you can see that Ruben is his manager, by the way. KATO's manager. He just shot me this. Tonight. I wasn't even gonna go live. Y'all got me here drinking. Water. Ah, man. Shout out to y'all who been supporting me, man. Who been rocking with me. Wherever we go, y'all going. Hit the one button, man, if you supporting Mic Check Global, man. Hit the one button, man, if you support Mic Check Global. Whoo-wee. Let's see. Have you worked with a reggae artist? Absolutely. All right, let's do. I don't see no ones, man. Y'all don't support Mic Check Global? Damn. I told y'all to hit the share button and tag your manager, tag your team, tag your mama, your uncle, who helps you with your career and shit. Y'all need to be tagging these people, man. They supposed to watch this. They supposed to be on this live asking me questions. You know what I'm saying? Okay. COT says, on rough estimation, what do regulars get out of starter plans usually? That's a great question. And I said, man, look, y'all gonna need to ask me some more questions and share y'all people. Don't comment the at, hit the paper plane button and share it to y'all. Y'all putting them on the chat. Don't do that. Hit the paper plane button and it'll pop up and then you can tag them. Y'all gotta hit the share button, just the paper plane button. Hit that button, tag your manager, tag your team, tag the people that help you with your career. Bring them on this live and let's talk. But y'all gotta hit the paper plane button and share it. So, another drink. Y'all know how we do. I'm celebrating, man. I'm so freaking happy. I'm here in the office, bro. Finna go. Finna head back home. All right. So the starter plan is $400 a month. Okay. We market YouTube and Spotify only on the $400 plan. What do you get on that plan? Okay. We market to 100,000 people worldwide. At least 1 to 10% of those people will potentially become a fan. What does that mean? Compared to the $400 plan and the $5,000 plus plan, he spent well over $5,000. He's reaching millions of people every month. That's the difference. See, when you reach millions of people every month, 1 to 10%, that goes into tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of people. Okay? When you on the starter plan, which is a starter plan because it's a start, it's not a finish. Okay? You reach 100,000 people and 1 to 10% is 1,000 to 10,000 people. When you reach millions of people, you get 10,000 to hundreds of thousands of people. That's the difference. That's why the more marketing that you put into your career, the more results that you get. Okay, let's get to some more questions. Okay, I can't. How do I pronounce your name? I don't want to mispronounce your name, and I'm gonna just say VMA. Okay, I think that's Shay. Okay, _402 says, what labels do you prefer upcoming artists not to work with for marketing? What labels do you prefer? Maybe you mean what marketing companies? Mache. Okay. Okay, okay. I think that's how you say it, Michelle. You mean like probably what marketing companies do you prefer, or something like that? Is that what you're saying? Um, what labels do you prefer? Yeah, see, a label doesn't charge to market an artist. A label finances an artist and they come to me for marketing, or they have somebody in the label that's doing what I do, but they work for the label. I work for me. If a label has a marketing plan, they're not a label. A label doesn't have a service. A label is a bank or an investor. A label finances the artist. They don't have marketing plans. That's just a hustle. They trying to make it seem like they a label to make artists feel like it's more legit, maybe, to have a service, but an actual label doesn't have marketing services. I'm a marketing agency, so I would have marketing services. A label doesn't have marketing services. A label should be investing into an artist who already has their marketing. Like my guy here, your work, my guy. One more of these. Labels pay for things. They pay marketing, they pay studio time, they pay me. Okay. Next question. Amani Photography. What is the best package you have for a new reggae artist and want to market into one country? The best package depends on your budget, sir or ma'am. Your budget, I would say, match what you have spent making the music. But to not make it complicated and trying to figure out what's your budget, you should, if you spent $5,000 to make a product, if you spend $5,000 on a music video, album, beats, you should match that with your marketing budget. That's the easiest way for you to determine a budget. Because when you say what's the best package is based on how much you spent making the music. 9 times out of 10, most artists don't know they should at least do that. So I can't tell you that the best package is 50 grand because you may not have 50 grand. But there are people who have spent $50,000 on production, features, beats, studio time. You'll be surprised how many people have spent tens of thousands of dollars just making music, not marketing the music. So you need to match that budget. That's the easiest way I can get you to understand what do I need to start spending. Okay, next question. Make sure y'all put a question right there. Hit the question box. Hit the paper plane button. Share this live to your team. Share this live to your manager. Come in here and ask a question. What kind of deal did he sign? Man, I can't tell you his business. He got some bread, though. He definitely got some bread. He made back way more than what he invested with me. I will tell you that. And he's going to make way more. He's going to make way more. Trust me. Trust and believe. He's going to make way more. All right. Let's get some more questions in here. Let's see. YG, what's that? Dre West. Do you think if I invested $5,000 each month on a 3-month run for a single, do you think I'll get the exposure I need as an artist? Of course. Any plan that you get with us, you're going to get exposure. The budget is how much exposure you get. Okay. Me personally, I have spent over $200,000 in the course of Mic Check Global as a business and marketing. Let me say that again. I've spent over $250,000 in marketing Mic Check Global to you guys. That's why people know who I am. Period. That's just what it is. I don't have hundreds of people on my live because I'm not an artist and I'm not an entertainer and I'm boring to you guys. But if you go to my page, you see I have thousands of views, tens of thousands of likes in comments and all that. But I don't have hundreds of people on my live because I'm not a rapper. I'm not an entertainer. I sell a marketing service to artists who kind of understand they need marketing. Plus, I'm not an entertainer, so I got to try to keep you guys' attention on information. This is boring stuff. Y'all want to be recording. Y'all want to look at girls. Y'all can be doing a whole bunch of other stuff. People like, why is only 30 people in here? Why is only 10 people in here? Because I'm not twerking. I'm not rapping. I'm not doing any of that. Shout out to the real man. Absolutely. Thank you, sir. But yes, any plan that you get with us, you will get exposure. Whatever your budget is determines the level of exposure that you will get. Period. Okay, next question. Make sure y'all hit that paper plane button, man. That's the share button, so y'all can, add y'all people in here. And yes, you see it. Your work, my guy. That's the manager telling me about Gucci Man being signed. That is my work. That's the marketing I did. It says it right there. Your work, my guy. Bam. All right. The real Tom Damien says, how much did he invest? Well over $5,000, bro. Well over $5,000, bro. Our viral plan starts at $5,000, but it ranges from $5K to $250,000. He didn't spend over $250,000. I'm just saying it ranges from there, but he spent well over $5,000. You gotta spend money, bro. I mean, he charging $2,500 for features, bro. He just did one Friday, he did one Sunday, and he doing one today. He made $7,500 in a week. With this news here, oh my God, he finna make rocking with me. He may possibly run up 100K. Possibly by the end of the year, fucking with me. Yeah. Possibly. Run up 100K just off this news here. Rocking with me? Yeah. Yeah. So whatever you invest, you can get opportunities like this and change your life like that. But I don't have a lot of artists who actually go through the whole process. I've been working with him since 2021. So y'all be like, oh, I'm gonna do 1 month, then I'm gonna work with this company, then I'm gonna work with that company, then I'm gonna work with that company, then I'm gonna stop. 3 months later, then I'm gonna work with that company, then I'm gonna work with that company, and then I'm gonna stop. He been working with me since 2021. It's gonna be 2023. You do the math. He been on it, bro. So that's why he charging $2,500, and they like, hell yeah, $2,500, $2,500, $2,500, $2,500. If he do $2,500, if he do a feature every day, bro, he gonna be damn near at $100,000 by the end of the year. That's my goal for him. And I'm gonna make my little percentage. But y'all be like, yo, can you make a percentage? Yeah, after you get signed. You gotta pay me first to get to this point. When you at this point, it's percentages now. I don't charge him nothing now. Because I'm getting percentages because he the man now. But you can't be like, yo, Mike J Global invested me, get some money on the back end. Bro, I can get money off him on the back end. Because he's signed. You're not signed yet. You have to pay me to get to this point. If you're not willing to pay me to get to this point, then I'm not finna do no percentages. It's so many, bro, I'm not finna go into what we gonna do. Just keep watching. If you wanna just keep watching, or if you wanna lock in. Because once he's really, really blow up, y'all gonna probably want a feature from him. And who can y'all go through to get a cheap feature from? Y'all can go through me to get a cheap feature from him before he goes stupid crazy viral. And then he price y'all out. He could be the next young boy, man. I'm telling you. You don't know. Y'all didn't know if you working with me, you can get signed. Y'all didn't know that. Because y'all just y'all be looking at people and y'all be like, I'm not gonna work with him. Him, bro. Y'all been seeing my advertisements for years, bro. Years, and y'all still ain't working with me. Some of y'all been watching me for years, and y'all still ain't working with me. Why? Why is that? You want to just keep waiting? Because I could just bump my prices up to $5,000 off the rip based on this. Based on this. Based on this. Based on this news, I could just start my prices at 5,000. But I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more time. Give y'all a little bit more time before I just start my prices at 5,000. Because this dude here could be the next young boy. And if he does become the next young boy, the next NBA young boy, my shit is starting at 5,000. I'm not gonna have no $400 a month plans. I'm not gonna have no $1,300 a month plans. I'm not gonna have none of that shit. You got to come with 5K and up. Oh man, that's fucked up, man. I ain't got the money. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You got a weed habit. You got a drinking habit. You got a pill habit. You got a strip club habit. You got a cigarette smoke habit. You tricking on them females habit. You got a fast food habit. You got a Louis Vuitton habit. Fendi belt habit. That's your money in the closet. That's your money in the closet right now. You got a shoe habit. You got J's habit. You got Air Force One's habit. That's your budget. But you're going to just keep waiting and waiting and waiting. And at some point, my shit is going to be 5,000 to work with us. That's the starting. But don't be like, oh man, Kato, he up next. Hey, Mike Check, can you give me the discount on the feature? I'll be like, yeah, let me make sure. Let me see if you've been working with us. Nah, you ain't been working with us. Why should I give you a discount if you ain't even been working with us? Y'all don't know what I'm going to be in the next year or two. Y'all don't know where I'm going to be in the industry or anything in the next year or two. I don't know. But why not work and build rapport and relationships with people before they all the way up here and then you can't even reach them? So most of y'all that's been watching me for years, man, hey, the proof is in the pudding, bro. People getting signed and shit, working with me, man. That's the manager. Your work, my guy. He sent me that today, literally an hour ago. Don't say you ain't got the money. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. All right. Let's get to some more. Let's get to some more questions. Hit that paper plane button. Hit the paper plane button. Bring your team in here. Bring your manager in here to ask me some hard questions. Because I ain't got a hard question yet. Who y'all work with? Who y'all work with? Who y'all work with? Who y'all blow up? Who y'all blow up? Who y'all work with? Who y'all work with? Bro, I can't tell you everybody we working with. I can't tell you everybody we working with. I can't do that. But when I do tell you, you're going to either believe it or you're not. Because at this point, it's like, come on, bro. The dude's manager hit me up. If you type in his name, you're going to see KATO2x is his artist. When you go to Kato's page, you're going to see Ruben in his bio. This is Ruben messaging me saying, your work, my guy. Y'all be like, show me proof. Bro, what more proof is that? What more proof is that, bro? I don't believe it. Okay, fine. Don't believe it. The ones who do, you gonna get it like this. All right. LX Crew, excuse me. Celebration time. That's my holy water. Y'all excuse me. LX Groove, he says, how do we know if a song is worth putting money behind? Great question. I like this question. This is a smart guy right here. How do you know if a song is worth putting money behind? You feel it, bro. You get goosebumps. That's when you know you got a potential hit. You got goosebumps as soon as it come on. You got goosebumps. That's the one you need to be putting the marketing behind. Don't put out a song if you ain't got the goosebumps. Don't drop a song just to be dropping the song. Drop the one that got the goosebumps and put the bag behind that one, because that's the one that could take you where you need to go. But a lot of you guys are spending way too much money, releasing a whole bunch of songs, right? Whole bunch of songs, spending a whole bunch of money, and then putting marketing on every single one of those. No. Put marketing on the one that give you the chills, man. I'm telling you. Put the money on the one when you turn it on, the hair on your neck start rising up. That's the hit. That's the one. If you ain't got a song like that, just keep working on a song until you find that one and push that shit for 6 to 12 months. Don't drop shit else. Push that one song. Push the hit. Y'all be putting out just these random songs. Push the hit. Next question. Hit the one button, man, if y'all understand what I'm saying. Who am I talking to? The one is amen, okay? This ain't church, but I'm just telling you. If you like what I'm saying, if you understand, hit the one button. That's amen in here. Okay, Mike, check global. Okay, all right. With the starter plan, is it $400 monthly for the same song, or can I switch the song up monthly? You absolutely can switch it up. You can switch it up. Hit the one button, man. That's amen to me. All right, let's go to another question. COT90 been hitting me with a lot of good questions. I released a single on Spotify, which I want to push right now, but I don't have any visuals, only Spotify release. Would you recommend in that case if I have no visuals for the song and just want to boost my Spotify song? Damn, y'all can see the questions? I'm seeing people liking his question. Damn, okay. Shit. I didn't know you could do that on Instagram. Damn. Okay. Well, in this situation, you should focus on the song that's on Spotify and just start. You should just start, man. Just start with the song that you have on Spotify, and while you're marketing it, work on that video. But you can go ahead and get started. Let's see. Philip, can I share some tracks with you to determine if I'm someone that should do this or continue to grow beforehand? This is the thing, bro. Stop procrastinating. Just stop procrastinating, bro. Just get started, man. Because how are you going to grow before working with us to get marketing to do this? You can't, you got to go through us so you can get like this. Because what we do is marketing. We get you hot to where people want to sign you. This is what happened. So people are like, yo, how does this happen? He said, your work, my guy. What is the work that I do? I do marketing. I help people get hot so people can drop bags on them and get more hot. That's what I do. I've been doing this since 2013. But you have to make a decision and say, okay, I'm going to start, because you can't grow before working with us. You're just going to keep putting out music, spinning your tire. You're just going to do this. You're going to just run in place. And if you just keep going, I'm going to just drop another single. I'm going to drop 5 mixtapes. I'm going to drop 10 mixtapes. Then work with Mike J. Global. No. Because you're running in place, bro. You're not actually going somewhere. You're just running in place. This is what a lot of you guys do. A lot of you guys just keep dropping music. I'm going to drop something new, then work with Mike J. Global. Do you have music already out, bro? When you dropped it, you thought it was the best shit ever. Market what you have out, bro. Don't keep going and I'm going to drop something new. You just running in place, wasting your budget. Wasting your money. Going back in the studio, making the studios rich, the mix and mastering guy rich, the videographer rich, and you ain't gonna get to this point. How did this dude get to this point? He said, your work, my guy. That means I did marketing to get him hot so Gucci Mane could sign him. Period. It ain't got nothing to do with, oh, let me just wait and drop another new song and then work with Mike J. Global. You got music out. It's good music. Procrastination is the #1 dream killer, bro. I started my business when I was 21. 21. What was you doing at 21? Celebration. Hold on, excuse me. Celebration, remember that. What was you doing at 21? Was you starting a company? No knock to you if you wasn't, but that's what I was doing to get to this point, man. I was grinding. I wasn't partying. That's just what it is, bro. Just start, man. Just get started, bro. All right, let's go to this one. All right, Philip says, also, I'm a check-to-check kind of guy with 4 kids. I have a side hustle, but what can I do to get more attention with a smaller budget since your lowest is $400? If I'm not mistaken and I'm not asking for handouts, is there something for people with the lower budget? That's an interesting question, man. Shoot me a DM. We got specials for new clients. We got specials for new clients, bro. If you a new client, we got. I'm getting a text message, man. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on. I gotta do something real fast. Hold on. Hold on. Shit. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Okay, let's get to another question. Okay, I am _ AMB BDR CEO. Does promoting your music through promoters help? Absolutely not. What we do helps you get to the next level. By the way, for the new people that's just hopping in, this is Gucci Man just signed an artist that we did marketing for, and we got the news from his manager, and he said, "Your work, my guy." So what does that mean? What does that mean? That means Mic Check Global is global. Mic Check Global. Hold on, excuse me, y'all. I got the holy water. Excuse me, bro. Excuse me. Gotta give me one. It's celebration time. My eyes is red. You know what that means. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm just goofing off, y'all. But let me get to some more questions. No, I'm just excited, man, because it's been a while since we got an artist that didn't make some shit pop. All right, J Reed _ SKG. Does Mic Check Global market more in areas where artists are from? Absolutely. Hit the one button. No. Hit the one button if you want to market outside of your city. Hit the 2 button if you want to market within your city. Hit the 1 button if you want to market outside of your city. Hit the 2 button if you want to market in your city, and hit the 3 button if you want to do both. Because some artists want to market outside of their city. That's people who hit the 1 button. There's people who want to market inside of their city. That's hit the 2 button. And there's people who want to do both. Okay, some people don't care about their city. Some people just want to market elsewhere because they city on some bullshit. They city hating, whatever the case may be. But we help market you locally and abroad. Absolutely. I can't pronounce their name at all. Do y'all have merch? Holy water, y'all comment holy water in the chat if y'all rocking with me today. Comment holy water. You know what I'm saying? Celebration time. All right. Do y'all have merch? We don't have merch. At some point we will, but I'ma just be real. I'm probably gonna just give Mic Check Global shirts to clients only, or clients that I really just want to be like, yo, thank you. You know, it's gonna be like Rock Nation chains, because I don't want to just have Mic Check Global shirts out. I don't want to walk outside and see somebody with a Mic Check Global shirt on or something like that or something. It's probably just going to be special, and that's it. So if you have a shirt, you didn't pay for it, I just gave it to you. Oh, let's see. Got to hold another holy water. Excuse me, y'all. Holy water. Hold on. All right, Mike Check Global says, if I did the $400 package every month consistently, would that eventually be equal to doing the viral package only a couple of times? That's a great question. This guy got great questions. And the simple answer is no. The reason being is because if you look at first week sales, everybody's first week sales is always the most sales they ever going to get, because the label front loads the budget at the beginning and then it fizzles out. But if you just, you're never going to have that boom. You see what I'm saying? That explosive boom like that. That is the viral plan at one time. But again, it starts at 5,000. Viral plan can go up to 250K, bro. It's levels to marketing. I've already invested that. That's why y'all know who I am. I didn't invest 250,000 at one time. I did it over the course of years, but it's $250,000. Like, it's apples to oranges in a sense, where $400 is not like 5,000 a month. Like on some months I didn't spend like 10 in a month. Some months I didn't spend like $10,000 in marketing. That's a lot of money, you know. Let's see here. Let's get to some other questions. By the way, hit that paper plane button and get y'all team in here. Get y'all skeptical mama in here. Get y'all skeptical cousin, y'all skeptical uncle that you ask advice for the music industry. Get them in here. Get your manager in here. All you got to do is just hit the paper plane button, which is the share button, and just and just invite them to the live, man, because I want to hear from them. And should I have people join the live? Should I open up the line to people joining the live? Maybe I'll end this live and then come back in, depending on how many people in here. Should I allow people to request to join the live? I'm going to end the live and I'm going to come back in here in a minute. Let me answer these questions first. Okay. The reason I ask is because I'm a spoken word poetry artist and I do my poetry musically inclined. I don't understand that question there. Let me see. That's promoting your music from. You gotta shoot me a message, man. I don't understand that question, and maybe reword it. Let's get to another one. JD, is it possible to gain traction from the premium or starter package that we have? Bro, absolutely. Only thing is, Buddy started at the viral plan and went up. He spent I want to clarify, he spent well over $5,000. Kato did. But he started at the viral plan. And he didn't look back. But it is definitely possible to gain traction, or we wouldn't offer those plans. But the thing is, you need to start. You need to build a rapport with us. You need to begin the process. You can't go and just work with us for 1 month and work with 5-10 other different people. You need to work with one marketing company that does it all, so you can track your results and build an actual rapport with somebody. That's what you got to do. But if you want to be a new client, we got a new client deal, man. If you want to be a new client, shoot me a DM and say special for new clients. We have a new client deal, okay? Let's get to another question. Jayla says, have you worked with other music entities like travel and events? Yes. Yes, we have. Let's see. Kid Farrell, let's do it, man. I don't know. Mira, I can't even. Will there ever be a lifetime lock-in plan? I don't know. I don't know about that. That sound a little like a contract or something like that. I don't know if I would do anything like that because Lifetime is. I don't know if I would offer anything like that, but we do have plans that span for a long term. But I don't know about a Lifetime thing. Let's see here. Let me answer a couple more questions, and then I'm gonna end the live, and then I'm gonna bring y'all on to join the live. I'm gonna be only on live for 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna go. Are you able to say one or two reggae artists you have worked with and the song or project name? Man, I can't say. I've been doing this since 2013, bro. Every reggae artist I done worked with ain't blew up because they might have worked with me for 1 month, then they work with 10 other people, and they walking around with a chicken with the head cut off, and they listen to this person, and they listen to that person. But I work with all genres. It's Mic Check Global, bro. I work with people all over the world. But I cannot control what an artist does with their money. I can't control what an artist does with their team. That ain't my thing, bro. All right. C. Dot says, is it pointless or am I wasting my time if my monthly budget was $1,000 per month, let's say for 6 to next 12 months? No, you're not wasting your time because you're starting. I didn't start off spending $10,000 a month in marketing. I started off with $500 a month in marketing. This was 2013. I started off doing $500 a month, bro. That's all I could afford. But I started and I compounded every year. This is 2013. That's almost 9 years ago, man. I started my check over in November of 2013. In my parents' basement, I thought of the name. I'm saying Young Fo Ian Fo XS. Damn. He said, I remember 2013, so he was there, I guess. But yeah, man, you start with the budget that you have, bro. Let's see here. LX, this is the last question. I'm going to end the live, and y'all can join the live and request to join the live. I'll have people, y'all know how it is when you join the live with the video and all that. This is my last question. I'm going to end the live, and I'm going to redo the live. This is the last question. Has an artist spent money on a viral plan for the wrong song? If so, what happens when this happens? See, the thing about it is, bro, music is subjective. You're not going to know if you have the wrong song or the right song really until you market it. But the best way to know that you got a hit is, like I said, if you feel the hair on your neck stand up, if you get the chills, if you get goosebumps, at least start there. And other people feel the same way. Like, that's not an exact science, but like you can hear songs and just be like, oh, that's a cool song. Or you can hear a song and be like, ooh, I got goosebumps. That may be the one you want to go with. So that's the last question, y'all. I'm finna end this live. If you want to join the live through the video chat, hop back on the live. I'm gonna be on there for 30 minutes. I'm gonna answer y'all questions and bring y'all along, and we gonna end this live. But like I said, shoot me a DM and say special if you're a new client that want a new client deal. I do have a new client deal. Shoot me a DM, say special. Peace.